you own yourself with the reflection because you're in a crit. But they're trying to smoke around right now. This is going to be a very difficult maneuver because Shadow Demon's sitting behind No Tail, but it is just the Shadow Demon. XXS just barely have enough mana for a skewer into RP.
And those illusions don't last long at all. When the Shockwave is able to connect, No Tail is not a healthy man. He doesn't have mana for a Thunder, so Storm jumps in, trying to go for Fly. Now they turn their attention towards No Tail. Fly, there's no saving grace for him. OP will take the first blood. As IG come in fourth to the bottom lane, Rock is up for Q. Remember, he knows how the Magnus works, and well, he ain't no mug with the puck either. This illusionary all flying in. Finally, they will remove the Thorn from their side. The Sentry Ward to give the reveal.
Away from bottom towards, ideally a Storm kill would be the best for them. I'm trying to think of anyone else that would be
showed
better.
Himself in mid. So if they do want it, yeah, you can see him. They're just making a beeline for the mid. So Burning will be able to take out that top tier 1 tower while OG position themselves for this gank.
They're peeing out. Are they going to scan?
They're waiting for someone to come in close, but it's going to be Bobaka again. He'll break the smoke, instantly dust up, and he will go down. Fire up. You're still not ready to fight with OG. You're just short of it. It's not even 100 gold to get that Radiance up and running. The tower denied out. No Tail able to get that one, but S4 cops a formally slash from the Juggernaut.
A lot harder for XXS. It's having a lot of trouble hitting those blink skewers right now.
Oh, this vision is just so damn good. Hello, Fly, welcome to the lane, and Fly, welcome to death. The Observer Ward was there, they just saw him come in and waited with the trap. S4, however, looking for some revenge. He hasn't managed to bring down the Riki just yet. It's OP who's the primary target. Concoction, it cannot be disjointed. That's why Jerick should just roll forward, look for another silence or kick it. What's he got? He turns on the Magnetize instead. OP, one more jump available. He gets back to where the tier 1 tower used to be, but now in comes S4. Over from the side, Q, it's a time for the Rock. He's got the Golem available, and now OG, they have to switch targets once again. Q just wants to TP out this one. He's not going to drop the Rock, and instead it's moving towards XXS. The stun, the silence, where is that stun? It's going to miss. He only hits the silence, and Anna, no mana. So incapable of throwing out another concoction. Stopping any maneuverability of S4. Yeah, that's going to end in death. Fly. He'll get a quick disruption off, but it doesn't stop the inevitable. Will be a smoke maneuver from them. That Blink RP is still just itching to be used. The question is, do they find a target? The Observer Ward is still watching the farming around the agents, but S4 has the Invis rune. He was looking for original kill, and now Phase Shift, Orb, and Blink away. Destroys the gank that was coming in from IG, but OP wants to keep going. Fly has to turn around to help out S4. Defensive disruption will be there, and as Puck will come back in, Burning, spinning. S4, he can't blink away, but he can Orb up at the Shockwave. Magnus reads it perfectly. The Observer Ward gave them absolute clarity. The vision-wise in the tree line, and wasn't able to find him, but Alchemist will TP up. They have one last second left on the sentry, and they got small amounts of vision on the Riki headed north, so, well, Bobaka takes the bounty rune, and now wants to initiate another sentry. Water's down, so he goes with the tricks of the trade, but Concoction, Anna never got it off in time. He actually ends up stunning himself, and Bobaka still on the run. Are we really coming back to this? The dust isn't even, oh, it is in range. It clipped him on the edge, but because it's nighttime, they don't see him. He'll hold in the tree line and TP away to save.
Control the fight so that you don't get destroyed. We haven't seen any RPs from XSS this game, and it's a game of chicken from them too.
They're coming again. Remember that Observer was not really seeing that much for Invictus Gaming. It's the vision. Okay, a dust from Jirax. He's hoping to find the Riki scouting out. Knows that he's not, so maybe there's your jump in. Nope. Okay, they go on an illusion. Invictus Gaming. The puck. He jumped into the middle of the smoke screen. The ball's up out. The Rock will fall. S4 able to get both of his combo off. So maybe the control will still be there with a kick flying in from Jirax. Opening and Burning. They can't get everything off, and no tower will fall. You can turn on the Magnetize. Heavy damage from both sides. A quick denial from OP. So OG wouldn't even get the kill for that one. They've lost 3. The Stormwind is already back to World of the Living. No one else going to follow through on this one. Not from OG, because they really just don't exist anymore.
Oh no, that was a disaster coming out from the puck. As you mentioned, just blinking right. OG, there's no big ultimates yet. 70 seconds left on the Rock, 25 seconds left on the Magnus ultimate.
And Fly is just causing issues on the side. Looking at OP, S4's going to silence him too. And that would be a decent amount of damage. If OP takes the damage from the Dream Call, he won't do it, however. Just ball lightning away, trigger Shrine. Be ready to fight again before No Tail's able to finish up this tier 2 tower.
RP's up in 8 seconds.
S4 being initiated on a quick turn away. He won't be able to survive this one, or will he? They attack the 4-star forward, but there's no extra phase shift. S4 down for 44 seconds. Now Anna, he's going to stun himself again. He couldn't find a target. spinning in front saying, what's he gonna do, bro? You can't do anything apart from die to Invictus Gaming as they go for more. XXS on the front line. He's able to pick up an X1. Now it's Notel versus the world, and the world is against him. 4 heroes down for OG, overstaying their welcome, and now Roshan will go the way of IG2. Bobica. Well, he'll see Notel coming down. Might think it's an illusion, but they jump up. There's your smoke screen and the double silence. Alchemist can't do anything. Locking the tricks of the trade with Diffuser Blaze starts to TP out. Omni slides the damage, and he'll get out, but S4 sacrifices himself for the Alchemist to survive.
Wow.
And Anna's so close here. So
They're right on top of the shrine, though.
Oh, Bobica jumps up into dust, silence, and goodbye. Ricky is down for a good minute. So they go into the Dream Cold. Burning tries to get out of this one. The stun will trigger even through that immunity. That's the bonus of that upgrade. And Burning on the run. Anna is now the time when you can actually stun something. He preps it up. The sun's a little bit out of range there for S4. 2 seconds, half a second. The rock will drop, and Anna will actually stun himself again. Fly will have to save him with a disruption. OP triggers the BKB, goes inside the base with Notel already triggering off Metamorphosis. They want to do damage. No Ricky for 30 seconds. And normally that wouldn't be that big of a thing, but in this game it's huge. OG is the first big opening they've got to do damage inside the base, but be careful of the RP. You're ending up in XXS's world now, especially when Alchemist orchid up, silence up. There goes your first man to push back out for the RP. It'll catch 2, drag him in. It's S4 plus Notel. The phase shift will end up saving 1, but no, S4 will die as he comes back out. Notel, where's your extra help? Just keep spamming more illusions. But they've done the damage, they've taken the tier 3 towers. Take out that Roshan Shrine the Radiant have, but they can't, they don't have the confidence to do that either.
Radiant has used Scan, they know they're sitting on top of the shrine right now.
Oh, jump forward, a long jump in, finding Fly, OP finds the target. Burns half of his mana pool to do it, but he'll still have a little bit more left to fight against Notel. Those Bloodstone charges allowing him to regenerate. Anna bringing in the stun, able to hit, the rock will fall, but can Burning do enough with his BKB now trigger, same for OP. They stand their ground, but it's up against the Alchemist. Good regeneration for him, not to mention the Dream Call causing problems, but they jump in again. Another silence as Alchemist has been dragged away by Jirax. It's a saving grace. Omnicide trying to do his work, but disruption is there. The Juggernaut, he hasn't really achieved enough. He'll end up killing off the Earth Spirit. So there goes the save for OG, and they're just trying to retreat, but the RP! Bring him in, and the hope will be shredded apart. XXS, he got the glorious polarity out, and it has to fight back. They need to keep this contest going. XXS will die for his sins committed against the OG Tribunal. Burning wants to keep running. Another concoction stun. They are going to bring him down. These are going to be big kills. Burning going in for the spin. Anna, they're actually trying to go for doubles here, but with the help of S4, he is able to get it. 882 gold for that kill on Burning. He's worth a lot, but so is this space opening up and now. The Thorn, what's he gonna find? And he'll find Notel, a perfect smoke screen. Okay, you ain't keeping any distance. Fly is obliterated. Notel wants to keep fighting, but he is being stalked. They'll trigger the Lincoln Sphere. The kick, it connected. The concoction's on as well. Burning is forced to go into his spin. As they clear up the illusions, Anna running himself forward, wants to do as much damage as possible. The Diffuser Blade will hold him inside the smoke screen, trying to mana style, dodge back out. Tricks the trade can be very ineffective as Notel has triggered off his Metamorphosis. Burning is not too healthy. The kick flies through again. It won't hit any targets, but the Dream Call is keeping Magnus out of this fight for the moment. They're trying to bring him down. The rock, the space is created. Q is so low, but he waited out the entire Dream Call. Never had to take the damage. S4 still wants that kill, and he will claim it. The first casualty, it's going to be the Warlock. Now the Golems, they're cleaning up the rest of the mess on the back lines here, OG, while front lines, it's a roll forward. Jirax found Bobica trying to escape. It will not happen. They're the fights they know they can at least trade. And now they've got the vision, the blink, the hex, the Omni Slash, how much damage will it do? The pullback, Earth Spirit can't do much more. No one is orchid it up, and Notel sunders onto Burning, so returns the damage out. Fly will drop, but Anna's bringing in the concoction. He wants it onto OP, and he'll claim it. Notel, they focus the Storm Spirit down, and OP, he'll have to deny himself with the Bloodstone charge. He'll be up very, very soon. Warlock dying on the back lines. It's Q who finds the kill for that one.
XXS made a did not RP there.
Okay, XXS playing around with the RP. He can't blink forward. That's a bit of a problem. The Orchid is over on Fly. He can't save himself either. So Fly is down now for 30 seconds. for the Malcolm Ward at the moment. Storm Spirit jumps in. OP phase shift from S4. He dodges it and gets the Hex. OP's in trouble. Even with the Storm, the Rock will drop, will create space, but the damage was there from N0tail. 42 seconds without the Storm Spirit and the bash. Okay, S4 will lose his life. 98 seconds without him, but Jirax looks for the extra control. It's down towards Q. A double kill now for N0tail, and they want more. Burning is on the run. Jirax, where's your control? Where's your vision? It's the Invis Shadow Blade of the Magnus to allow him to survive.
He BKB before the Shadow Blade that time to not get the radiance, but he still could not find a good opportunity. Well,
so Roshan's up.
Yep. Dire knows it. Radiant is gonna know very soon.
It's max spawn time. Everyone knows it now.
It's only been 10, so it's not quite max respawn.
Oh, the RP. They find Ana. Ana does have the regeneration up. We'll see if he has enough damage to Orchid, keeping Jirax out of the fight, but still, the damage is not enough. You've got him surviving. Fly's got a little bit more to help out. Not to mention the Purge, throwing it down on burning the break. He'll have to BKB, trying to find Ana, still remaining healthy. Doesn't have any kind of armor to toggle through this one, but N0tail, with no metamorphosis, the damage isn't as scary, and that's why burning. Straight TP out. Bobica may not be so lucky. Jirax runs forward. Where's that kick? It flies north. They look for the hit on Q. It will not connect. He gets into the trees and just stays silent. Oh, no, N0tail saw him. Did he? For a moment? No, there's your run. Now they'll see him. He subscribes to the Book of HY, but S4, like, you try and survive. The Hex remains there. They hang around him. Q wants to just retreat, but they're playing with him. S4 in front, and Q slowly and surely, they wait out the time. Q will still die here. There's nothing.
Is why you just sent all the illusions.
OP, the Hex, S4 is there! OP trying to create space, and all he does is create space for OG. Burning has to commit, drop down the puck. S4 does have buyback, that is not available for the Storm Spirit. But Ana on the run forward, man.
Potentially the big RP from XSS. It could still be right here, though.
Without the Storm Spirit, it's risky to attempt it. And there, Jirax, a fresh Yule Scepter. They saw him coming thanks to Sentry Ward, giving him the vision. Next, the illusions that were up. Roshan's down. N0tail is the Aegis Immortal. A quick sign on the Magnus, tricks of the trade. Ricky Maru on the wrong side of the river, and he'll be the primary focus now. Jumping back in front of Roshan, but there's sentries everywhere, detection everywhere. 80 seconds.
Or control the Storm.
This most important menu up on our screen right now, that buyback menu. The 3 cores from Invictus Gaming can all come back up again. And it's only 800 shy for Wolf and Ricky to pick up their buybacks. OP gunning from Fly. Long jump out. Does he have enough damage? He should. Fly should pop from this one. The Orchid. I save the Orchid. It's the full Bloodthorn, but the Hex return. Rocks will fall, but it comes a little bit too late. Now it's OG on the aggression. XXS is forced back out. He's still stunned up. He got hit by the Dream Course. They can't turn around and let an RP go, but he'll have to do it. There's no other choice. Omni side, N0tail, he's taking more of the damage. He's able to do it. The Aegis Immortal will burn. It puts him metamorphosis back on cooldown. OP, there's your buyback. Looking for the target. S4 up and towards the edge. The Yulset won't save him. There's a big kill. 100 seconds without him and the RP. You've still got that control. OG's losing too many on the front lines. They get no objectives out of this. Jump up. They look for the target. The Hex is going to be Jirax. The Earth Spirit in trouble. Alchemist TPing over. But will it still be enough for the Bloodthorn? The damage is there. In fact, now it's the Alchemist in trouble. 2 minutes down. N0tail needs to go huge now. Get himself out of the smoke screen. The disruption will allow that timing. It was a blink ball, but triple kill for Burning and the RP. That could be the game right there. Have IG done it? Have they got game 1 against OG? Burning, he wants to put the nail in the coffin. N0tail is back up thanks to his buyback with the Hex forward. You can smell it in the air. It's Invictus Gaming, your RP locking down N0tail. Nowhere to run. Burning will hold it. Smoke screen, nothing more to do but skewer him into the afterlife. OG, they will lose the game after being the first ones to really enter the base, taking the tier 3 towers. But Invictus Gaming, patience is a virtue they have displayed today.
Mother of God, that was such a hard game for IG to win. Oh my goodness, they had a